And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And getting the start, Dustin May.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. That one out to right. Hernandez sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1 out, base is empty. That one missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Matt Olson up to the plate, and they'll do it again. One and two now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Braves go down quickly here. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And Sale deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Mookie retired, 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That misses, and now 3-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Two down, nobody on. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Sale ready. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And another ball. Left field, way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And that's a double. In scoring position with 2 away. And next for LA, Will Smith. And a 1-1. There's a strike. And a pitch.
Ball 2.
Hard hit, right side. Albies over to first in time. And they get the out on Smith. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Marcell Ozuna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. May delivers.
Ball 2.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2-2 now. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Here's a 1-1. To the right side. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Two outs. That misses the zone. 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Edman. Now the throw to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Kike Hernandez. Sale delivers. Lifted in the air, right field. On his way over. Hauls it in for the out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's outside. The pitch. The other way. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Braves trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. The pitch. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And here it comes. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
As we go to the last of the third, here comes Chris Taylor. The 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Ground ball, Olsen. And he takes it himself for the out. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
The lefty fires. Rolled slowly to first. Olsen takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's Mookie now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch.
Throws to second. Betts into second.
All over that one right there. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. Rip towards third. Tosses across to first. And they get Edman for the out. What a play. Inning over. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And he deals. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And a 1-2 again. Bounce to third. Rojas tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Matt Olson. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. The 1-2 stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
3-2.
The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Albies sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a pitch. Just off the inside edge.
It's a good take.
And they'll do it again. The 2-2.
The count is full.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kelnick makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
So digging in, Miguel Rojas. Here's a 1-1. And a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Stepping in, Andy Pajes. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Two now. Just off the inside edge. Chris Taylor waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Two outs. Got it by him for the K. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready now for the 5th inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a good eye there.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. got him swinging for the K. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Right fielder, Jared.
Tying run in scoring position. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, and it remains 1-0. Back here in L.A., John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Chris Taylor. This one high in the air to left center. Harris after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. One gone, runner at first. Here's Mookie Betts. Sale with the move to first. Ohtani back in. And that one missing low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Shohei on the go. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here is Teoscar Hernandez. Slider misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. To the right side, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. And the pitch. Swings, and this one's flared. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball. This one in the air right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin.
2 down,
Riley.
nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-1. And that one clips the corner.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Riley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. The batter now will be Will Smith. Hard ground ball, base now. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Kicks and fires. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Late with the swing there.
Count is 3-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nobody out, runner at first. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Miguel Rojas. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Albies. On to Olsen. That's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Good eye in that spot.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Right-handed reliever. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the batter now, number 30. In the air to left center. Pajes sizes this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here is Andy Pajes. A wind in the pitch. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Misses.
Nope,
2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's inside. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
The batter, the left
Here comes Chris Taylor. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Taylor is out, and there are 2 outs.
Now back, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. And another ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 78, the right-hander, also getting loose. At the belt and fires. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Jared Kelenic up next. The pitch. In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jared Kelenic. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and 2 away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ryan Snitker making a move for a bat here. Orlando Arcia.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Staying in the game on defense, Orlando Arcia taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Zach Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Mookie Betts will get us started.
For the Dodgers, a shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And that is cut on and missed. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Turns and fires to Betts. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Into center. Harris has a beat on it. Squeezes it. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third. Jump throw. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Fastball for a strike. And that's outside. Caught him looking for the K. One left for LA, but they lead it 1-0. Here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the ninth. Down the number 2 hitter, Austin Riley. And he deals. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. And another ball.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hernandez on a dead sprint, racing back, and brings it in at the wall. He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. Center field. Has this one sized up. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. The Braves down to their last out. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The Braves down to their final stride. That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.